You come to as a black bag is being snatched off your head. You feel hungover and your chest feels weird and tight. It smells damp and earthy, and there's a haze around the torch above you, shedding partial light from the middle of this small, stone-walled room. You are sitting in a chair across a stone table from a man with gray hair under a white hard hat in a charcoal suit with a bolo tie. He looks relaxed as he tosses the black bag onto the table and begins to speak. Okay, so after Richard III's coronation, he was visited by a seer from Leicester who called himself the Overseer. The seer claimed that the now king was to hold some very important knowledge, but would need to have the restraint to not abuse this power. See, Richard was given this knowledge, but he couldn't handle it. He lost his mind and killed his two nephews. The Overseer, disappointed, eventually passed the same knowledge down to Henry Tudor so he could whoop Richard at Bosworth. Henry VII held this power and eventually passed it down to a reliable and trusted confidant, thankfully not his piece of shit son. This knowledge was passed down repeatedly, abused and respected, respected and abused until it made its way over the Atlantic to the colonies, eventually landing with a high order of Masons. A select few held this information for generations, but a grand purpose was never found until Paul Simon, the politician, not the singer. Soon after being elected to the Senate, he was walking near his home when he came across the first known xenonematode. He sought out Robert Byrd, the Senate minority leader at the time, to share his newfound understanding of the world. Thankfully for the world, Byrd was among those carrying the knowledge of the Overseer from centuries before. Together, they formed a small circle of men to hold the weight of this realization. Now today, we carry on their tradition by keeping the darkness out of this world. We are the opaque rampart delaying the destruction of life as we know it. Welcome to the Circle of Knowledge. Now you have questions, I'm sure, and I know this sounds hypocritical after that lengthy oration, but as my high school English teacher would always say, show, don't tell.